As for a guy, when he's in his leading masculine frame, that's where we thrive the most.
Yeah.
And when you have that yin and yang, it's like we're the fucking goated couple right now in this fucking establishment.
Everyone's happy and goated.
I know, it's fucking OG terminology.
I love it.
One of my last questions then is, oh yeah, that's right. It kind of carries into what we're talking about already in terms of how girls have that value and perceived value for the guy they're talking to, right? The whole thing is girls only sleep with guys of equal or higher value than they see themselves as, or at least perceived value. What can a guy do to increase that value?
Yeah, I mean, the obvious answer the guys will have heard before is like, you know, like make more money, get better looking, like is in hit the gym, improve your health, improve your dress sense, your style, right? Improve your network. These are really obvious answers, right? I want to throw a different sort of frame on this for guys, and this will help you. I think this will help guys a lot mentally, and that is, if a woman is going to sleep with you, it implies subconsciously she thinks you're better than her. That might piss a few people off hearing that, but the idea of like, you know, women basically date up, right? They don't date bums. They don't date losers.
Unless they have complete shit self-esteem.
Well, that's an interesting thing, right? This is a bit of a segue, but I'm glad you brought that up. Have you ever seen a situation, right, where a girl and a guy will be in a relationship together, and the guy's a great guy, and objectively he ticks all the boxes on paper, right? Like he's good looking, makes a bunch of money, whatever, he's connected, and he treats her really well. And then she will cheat on him or leave him. Here's why that happens. It's because specifically she'll cheat on him or leave him for a dude who treats her like a piece of shit. And here's why that happens. Because in her mind, her self-esteem, her perception of herself is like closer to the way the guy who treats like a piece of shit's reality. Like in her mind, she's like, I'm a piece of shit. This guy's treating me really well. He's a loser. Whereas this guy over here who treats me like a piece of shit, that lines up with my own self-belief. So I'm going to go with that guy.
And it validates her own self-belief.
Bingo.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Isn't it nuts?
It is nuts.
Isn't it fucking nuts? But yeah, if guys can look at this from the perspective of like, if she's going to get with you in the first place, then she automatically thinks that you're better than her in some way, shape, or form. And you got and what I just said then, you got to kind of realize like where is her own level of self-esteem at? Because you can't save everybody, and some people will, you know, default to their basic instincts and their worst nature if they don't think they deserve a guy like you. Honestly, so what can you do to for women to perceive you as higher value? We'll go back to what we just said a minute ago, which is having boundaries. Because if you look at let's paint a picture, right? The guy who is objectively a bum, but still gets the girl. I'm sure many guys have seen this in their life. They've known a guy. They've seen a guy in high school. They've seen a guy whatever after high school, after college, or whatever, who's objectively a bum, but for some reason there's something about him that gets girls. And what does he have that gets women? Well, probably three traits. One, he sets boundaries. Two, he's disagreeable, which shows confidence and balls. And three, he's a risk taker. If you look at you know, evolutionary psychology, women are attracted to successful risk takers. The problem is
you're cooked.
Well, the problem is if you go back far enough in history, if you were an unsuccessful risk taker, you're just dead. So it doesn't really matter as far as women are concerned. Really, it doesn't matter if he's actually successful or not, because the trait of being a risk taker historically has meant he's successful because he's alive, right? So if a guy is a risk taker, if he's a bad boy, aka risk taker, he's instantly attractive.
I think this has been great. I want to wrap it up. I appreciate you coming on.
Of course, man.
Super chill. Very valuable podcast. If you made it here to the end, congrats to you. You guys are trying to learn better or learn more and improve your life. So I can only credit that action. But without further ado, don't be motivated, stay disciplined, and I'll see you guys in the next video.